Hello, pile number one. Welcome to today's reading. Today, we're doing what compliments are you getting behind your back that you need to hear right now. These could be things people are saying about you. This can also be taken as messages from your spirit guides to you that you need to hear right now. So, remember, it's a general reading. Take what resonates, ignore what doesn't. If anyone wants to learn tarot from me, I've just launched a tarot course. I will leave a link down below. If you have any questions, you can always write to me. Okay, let's start the reading. So here we have the Three of Wands. We have the King of Swords. I love this imagery. We have the Fool. Look, we have this crocodile. Looks like a path the girl is walking on, but it's actually a crocodile. We have the Six of Cups. Lots of blues and greens in this deck, especially the cards that came out for you, blue and green. Maybe you need to pay attention to your throat and your heart chakra. So what am I saying here for you, pile number one? I'm getting this energy of a fresh beginning. And it's funny, the reading today is what are people saying behind your back, and we have this very first card with the person and their back is turned on to the crowd in the back, or the life, almost like a life that they were living, and they're moving on to the next chapter in their life. So pile number one, if you've made any sort of a big decision, you may looking to change, let's say, your city, your job, or you're making a big move in your life right now, I can pick up that energy. So a lot of people, especially from your past, Six of Cups is that past energy, nostalgia, people that you grew up with. Those people are in awe of you. This could be a current decision you've undertaken, or this can also be, let's say, people from your childhood. Because you separated, you went on your own different paths. They look at you now and they're really surprised. They feel like, wow, pile number one has really done something for themselves. They're doing so well in life. They could feel like they've been left behind. But there's just this energy of taking risks, taking chance, making moves. Even Fool is connected with new beginning, and a person who's kind of taking a risk, like the way this girl is walking the path. She's taking a risk. She is walking in the unknown. She doesn't know that she will come across the crocodile in the wild, but she's willing to take the risk. It's that energy. But this energy is like sitting down, fantasizing, remembering things from the past, going down the memory lane, nostalgia. This is that energy. So a lot of people who feel like they're stagnant, they're not doing a whole lot in their life, they look at you, they feel inspired. They feel like you have a keen vision. Something about your eyes, your vision is being highlighted here. Maybe people compliment your eyes also. Maybe you have beautiful eyes. You could have beautiful hair also. I'm drawn towards the hair because of the braids. And here also we see something in the hair. So the hair is being highlighted. Maybe you get compliments on your hair and your eyes specifically. Maybe if you're a man also, maybe your eyes. People like your eyes. Or this could even be like a vision. It's not like a material thing. It's not about looks here. It's about your vision in life. So a lot of people like your ability to take risks for new beginnings, starting something new, taking on new projects. Especially this could be about, like I said, current energy. Maybe you're undertaking something right now. I'm noticing the ship, which is naturally connected with travel, adventures. Perhaps going on a vacation also. You could have that energy where you connect with people intellectually really well. So people who are intelligent, they find it easy to talk to new people from, let's say, around the world. Why? Because firstly, they have so much knowledge and information about all different cultures, all different people, countries. So they have firstly a lot of things to already talk about. And then intelligent people tend to have a good sense of humor also. They can be charming and they have good conversation and communication skills. So pile number one, I feel like King of Swords coming out for you. This is the court card right here. It's kind of describing your personality. or the personality of people who compliment you. So a lot of men could compliment you, pile number 1. A boss or a person like who's an authority figure, they could compliment you. This could even be talking about intelligent people complimenting you, or this is about your quality. So your intelligence is what gets complimented a lot. Your intelligence, your ability to begin, to start new projects. You have a vision. It's like you can see things coming together in your head. You're someone who's full of ideas. You could also have, maybe people respect your view, your point of view on things, your perspective on things. So you always bring something extra that other people didn't think about. So you could have a unique way that you think, the way your mind works. You could be quite imaginative also, creative mind. You give good ideas, you give good suggestions, you give good advice. These are some of the things I'm noticing. I saw 555 on the timer. That could be a sign from spirit. And I'm also noticing a bird in this girl's hand. There's a lot of here. I can see this energy of communication, ideas, creativity, intelligence. These are the things that you get compliments on. That's what I'm seeing. Let's see what else is here. Let me show you. We have key number 33. I said 3. Maybe that's significant for someone, but key. We have tree. So more green and blue. Number 5. Tree, it says. Tree is about growth. So people compliment your growth, the way you've grown. You could also be someone quite mature. So people could maybe compliment your growth in life. You also seem like a person who's doing something important in life. There's this energy of importance that I'm picking up in this pile. I'm noticing the sword also. Let's see. Okay, who are the people who are complimenting you? I pulled a couple of cards for that. You got this card, Thief. So a lot of people who want the life that you have, they have this energy of envy. So a lot of people have envy towards you, pile number 1. There could be a lot of gossip around you. We have number 9, birds. Bird is naturally connected with gossip or communication, people talking about you. And here we have the bird, here we have the bird. So bird imagery is repeating. Maybe spirit also communicates to you through birds, and I'm noticing so many birds in the back of this image as well. So this symbol is repeating. And see here, what do we have? We have Ace of Diamonds, which is, sorry, do you call it Ace of Diamonds? I'm not sure. But anyway, this is connected with Ace of Pentacles, new beginnings. So again, your ability to invest in the right things. Your ability to always be working on something. You have a vision, you have a cause, you have a goal in life. You seem like a person who works hard. You invest in yourself or your future. You're not a person who's busy, being lazy, lazing around, not having a goal, not having a purpose in your life. You're not like that. And a lot of people could be missing your energy. They feel like pile number 1 used to be so much fun. Now they don't spend time with us. There could be this energy of missing out on your friendship also that I'm getting. But overall, pile number 1, what compliments you get is you're hardworking, you're passionate about your work, your life purpose. A lot of people want what you have. There could be envy and jealousy. And a lot of people do talk about you. When I saw this very first card, because this goes with the theme of the video, behind your back, right? So when I first saw this card, I was like, okay, this is significant. So pile number 1, a lot of people do talk about you. A lot of people do give you compliments and due respect behind your back. You're someone with good character. People respect you. We have here, this is Sun in Aries, assertion. This is exalted Sun, which means a strong Sun, a person with a strong ego. So a lot of people could sense that you have a strong ego. Maybe some people like it, some people don't like it. You could also have placements. Sun in the 10th house, Sun in Capricorn. I'm getting Capricorn energy because of the alligator as well. And Mercury with all the birds. So there could be some connection with the Capricorn, Mercury, Pisces with the ship. So remember those. But anyway, the point here is you're very opinionated. See here, we again see the sword. You see the sword right here. And then we have the King of Swords. So you're an authoritative person. And like I said earlier, it could be a boss who's complimenting you. Or people, even though they might dislike your strong ego or your strong opinions, they also respect you for it. So it's something people notice. People talk about these matters, these qualities that you have. We have restlessness. This is Mercury in Aries. So Aries is repeating. That could be significant. Now, what am I getting here with this energy of restlessness? Mercury in Aries, it shows a person with a lot of ideas. Mercury, like I said, it's ideas. Aries is connected with the head. So your head is full of ideas and imagination. So the imagery of these two cards was quite clear with the message that you're someone, people like the way you think, your thought process, your perspective, your vision, your ideas, the way your mind works. This is something people compliment, they notice, and there could be a little bit of jealousy and envy towards that. A lot of people also like that, so they reach out to you for brainstorming, for second checking, not second checking, what do you call it, double checking, when they are second guessing themselves. So they might reach out to you. Your stamp of approval means quite a bit. That's what I'm getting. So your mind is being highlighted, your intelligence is being highlighted. Current message, I can tell you from Spirit also. Let's say, what are people saying, or what Spirit wants to tell you right now? It would be, if you're thinking about a idea, something you want to start fresh, something new beginning in your life, you should go for it. It will be blessed, because here we have tree, which is about growth. It will grow over time. Something is in your mind right now, I can tell from just looking at the cards. You're waiting for a new beginning. You should go for it. And don't wait too long, because I think eclipse is coming up. During eclipse time, you are not meant to start something new. So keep that in mind. Be mindful of the timing. That's what I want you to say. You also got the card Leo, creativity. Number 5. See, 5 is repeating. I saw 555. Then we have 5 here. We have 5 here. Interesting. So maybe the 5th of this month could be a good time where you start something new, if you want to. Okay. And then Leo we got. So it again shows authority. And your boss is being very happy with you. You could get compliments from your boss. Right? And your authority, your mind, your intelligence, your leadership skills. These are the qualities that bring you compliments. And a lot of men could be giving you compliments, because we have all this Leo masculine energy. I can see that. Leo is right here. There could be also compliments coming your way from the people that you date. Maybe they like you a lot. And when you're very assertive, people like that. Even though there could be this animosity in the beginning, but they do like that quality about you. The fact that you have high standards, you speak your mind, you state your needs, you're very transparent that way. It's a quality that people like about you. Pile number 1. And masculine energy for sure. A lot of masculine people could give you compliments, and people at your workplace could give you compliments. And something about your creativity, your ideas, your intelligence, these are the qualities that make you shine. And people that you go on dates with, they could also like you. Your carefree, fun nature. Restlessness also makes me feel like, and see, we see the body here moving and restlessness here. Sorry, I got cut off. I forgot the message, so we'll move on. This is the last card that you have. We have step forward. Each small step takes you towards greatness. So this is your energy perfect message here to wrap this reading up, because this is about stepping stones and also starting out on this destiny, in this journey. Like you're starting out, and then this shows, think about small steps, don't worry about the end goal. And we see again a girl with the back turned towards us, kind of like this. So we started here, we're ending here. This is also a message from Spirit that keep going, keep moving forward. You will have the success and achievement that you're looking for. And people respect the fact that you're always hustling, working hard. You don't worry too much. You have an end goal in your mind. You're a hardworking person. You're dedicated. You're motivated. These are the qualities that bring you compliments. Pile number 1. Spirit is also giving you this reading as a reminder that don't worry about the end goal. Just worry about the next step right in front of you. Keep working hard. You will have the achievement and success that you're looking for. So Bless you, pile number 1. I hope you enjoyed this reading. Let me know your thoughts in the comments. I would really appreciate if you would join the membership. And if anyone wants to book a reading with me, everything will be listed down below. If you want to learn tarot from me, the course will also be there. Thank you so much for watching. I will see you in the next one. Bye guys. Hello pile number 2. Welcome to today's reading. Today I'm doing what compliments are you receiving behind your back. You can also take these messages as guidance or advice from your spirit guides that they want you to know right now. So that's the topic. I hope this resonates. Take what resonates, ignore what doesn't. This is a general reading. And let's begin. If anyone wants to learn tarot from me, I just launched a tarot course. You can check it out. I will leave a link down in the description. We have here Page of Cups with this little fish in the cup. We always notice the fish with the Page of Cups because fish we connect with surprise, like the surprise coming out, something that is unexpected. We have Five of Pentacles, we have the Lovers, these two came out together. We have the Eight of Cups, we see four pairs adding up to the 8. We have Two of Cups with these. Always I think of Gemini, the twins when I see this card. Some of you could have Gemini placements. We have here Eight of Wands. Okay, so let's look at the message. This is what compliments you deserve to hear right now. I think a lot of people could be complimenting you as someone who's marriage material, relationship material. Now there's a separate message for pile number 2. If any of you guys have just walked away from a relationship, a breakup or something like that, it's especially a toxic or chaotic situation, something that maybe you were in the wrong situation with the wrong person, or you were kind of stuck and you moved on from that. Why do we have a fly? So yeah, you've come out of that situation because there's so many cards here that indicate walking away from something. Eight of Cups, Eight of Wands, both are about movement, moving forward. Five of Pentacles is also a card of isolation. Then Lover and Two of Cups represent a love situation. So I feel like pile number 2, if you have come out of a bad situation or come out of like a toxic cycle, something like that, a lot of people are complimenting you. They feel like you've done a service to yourself, you've done a great job, and you've had this realization. Either maybe you were not facing the truth in the past, or because you were stuck, life circumstances were such that you could not come out of it, but still people are commending you that you took the plunge, you chose your self-worth, and you're walking away to something better. So there's just this energy of walking a path alone, without help, without someone to count upon, but choosing yourself and making the right choice. So a lot of people are complimenting you for this. People could also be complimenting, let's say if you are going through some sort of a glow up, let's say post breakup glow up, I can see that as well. There's just this energy of losing yourself in a relationship is what you were going through. Now you're finding yourself by yourself, by your own efforts. So finding yourself. I'm also picking up with these twin. Some of you could have Ashwini Nakshatra, Purva Bhadrapada Nakshatra, or Gemini placements. I just was getting that, so I thought let me just mention it. So I think you're discovering a new side of yourself. Your old past version and then your new current version. There's been a change. You're learning to love yourself again. Coming out of a tough cycle, tough situation, a tough commitment. This could even be speaking about, let's say, a work commitment, partnership, a business partnership, or some family dynamic. It was basically some second party that you're cutting off and you're moving on in your life. You're making a change. You're also, I think earlier, maybe a little more restricted, where you felt like this person, like with scarcity mindset, or making yourself small. relying upon other people, maybe expecting other people to bring you happiness or to fix your problems. But now you become more independent. That is also something people are complimenting you on. The fact that you're moving on to new, fresh energy. 8 of Wands is that it's just giving me, when I look at the imagery, it's like moving forward in life, forward momentum by yourself. Things happening, things working out for you just by counting on yourself. So a lot of people are proud of you and people commend you for the efforts you've taken. If that is not the case, in general, a lot of people compliment you for your high standards. You walk away from situations or people that don't serve you. You are a little bit of a romantic. People like that about you. You're very romantic, very like in love with your life, in love with yourself, looking for the best partner. There is romantic energy in just the way you live your life and who you are as a person. So that's there. You could also be someone who's amazing with charming people, being the life of the party, or making people feel very warm and welcome. Understanding people, understanding their emotions. You create a safe space for people to open up to you, be vulnerable with you. You also seem like a soft, sensitive person, like emotionally very sensitive. You understand people's needs. You're also not super clingy, but you are dependable. So very, what's the word? Very mature and sincere when it comes to matters of love. You also come across as a good, let's say, partner in crime. Like you would make a good business partner, you would make a good team player, you would make a good relationship person, like a partner in relationship, a good friend. You give good advice also. You're also someone who maybe cheers other people up. You're good with conversation. Page of Cups is the court card that we connect with. Curiosity, charm, flirtation, basically a fun time. And it's also slightly light-hearted energy. So you give off light-hearted energy, you seem like a sweet person, and you kind of pick up on other people's traits, their hobbies. You make them feel very welcome. You're flexible, you're warm, you cooperate with people. And something about you where you match people's energy really well. So they feel like, wow, this person's just like me. You're very adaptable and flexible that way. You can always find a common ground. You can talk to people very easily and make them feel like you've known each other for a long time. Something about you where people can get clingy with you. You might not be clingy, but people want to spend a lot of time with you. People like your company, is what I'm trying to say. And you would make a great partner. Or perhaps you give great relationship advice. Let's look at some of the cards. You got Stork, number 17. The numbers could be significant. Stork speaks about, actually I want to look up the keywords, wait a second. It says arrival, improvements, productivity, movement and results. So that's your energy where there's a change, there's a movement in the momentum, in the shift of the destiny. Something is changing. You're also the sort of person to have that sort of intelligence to know what's good for you. So walking away from something that was not serving you or would serve you in the long run, you're choosing to walk away. You're choosing to pick yourself worth. We have Ring and Tower here. So again, that message of leaving a commitment behind. This could be a person, a home, a city, some other sort of a partner, basically a comfort zone, and changing your life, like complete transformation. There's been a major change in you, pile number 2. Something has happened in your life where you've completely shifted. Some major shift or sudden change has happened. The way you live your life, the decisions you make, something has changed over there. I love how this particular deck kind of goes with this deck really, really well. The imagery kind of complement each other. So I like that. So let's see who are these people who are complimenting you, thinking about you. We have wife. We have money safe, number 48. We also have this card, Venus in Capricorn, convention. It's clearly talking about other people who are stuck in these sorts of marriage conventions, something about being stuck. See, the figure is stuck between this structured wall. We see a house also. This is house, family, legacy. This could even be connected to work, because we have Capricorn energy. We see a wife here, someone with responsibilities, perhaps talking about a family or a life partner. Here also we have the ring imagery. So there's so much here about couples, love, relationship. Other people who are stuck, they might be looking at you and feeling happy for you, proud of you. They could be feeling like, I wish I could be like pile number 2. Maybe they're taking inspiration from you, feeling motivated by your action, something like that. But it's clearly talking about a commitment, some sort of a major commitment that you made to something or someone, and you're realizing that it's not worth it. I can find someone or something better. It's that energy. Or I think for those of you who are in a relationship, you have a family, you have responsibilities on you, you still, the way you show up, you work hard, you have your independence, you have your own identity. That is also something people compliment or commend. They feel like pile number 2 has this relationship, he or she has kids, but they still have their own identity. This person is thriving in their career, they're doing so well, they're taking a risk. So it could be connected to something else as well. Maybe you're not walking away on something. Maybe it's just talking about your progress, your success, the decisions you've taken in your life, and the way you balance everything. So family, relationship, love, work, career, everything. Because here we have 4 different sets of couples. So you're managing everything really, really well. And the way you do it, you make it seem easy. And again, I'm getting that scarcity mindset. So a lot of people who are struggling themselves, they don't connect with your thought process. They feel like, wow, this person does it easy, they have it easy, or they're lucky. But they don't understand the struggles you go through. But overall, yes, people do compliment your ability. You live your life with a lot of grace and dignity. I can definitely sense that. Here we have Jupiter in Aries enterprise. So your work, your creativity, your career, these are the things. The way you live your life, your destiny, you seem like a lucky person or someone who has auspicious energy. People feel like, how does pile number 2 have it all? Or if you are walking away from a toxic situation, it's like counting on your destiny, because we see the hand here. This is connected with our destiny. So you're someone who's starting fresh, or you're just naturally doing really well in life. So whichever the case is, people just feel like, wow, pile number 2 is doing amazing. And they just get good energy from you. It's not even the energy of envy. They just feel like, wow, if they can do it, I can do it. They feel motivated. You also see, maybe you're not the sort of person to boost and show off. So maybe that is also something people like about you. They're happy for you. We have the moon cycles, number 20. So you go through your own cycles. Again, we see pairs of everything, right? We have the pairs of butterfly, mushrooms, then bunch of leaves here. We see swan here, a single swan. Here we had the couple. So some of you are walking on the single path. Others, maybe you're coupled up, you're happy. Whichever the case is, this speaks about cycles. How the good karma you've accumulated, it always comes back. Whether it's good or it's bad, you're the sort of person who has a lot of good karma, pile number 2. Moon is also connected with creation, creating new things. So new beginnings. And also balancing act that I said earlier, where you balance a lot of things together. You also seem like emotionally available. You're very expressive emotionally, or you're very sensitive. That way people can share their frustrations, their fears with you, because moon is being highlighted. Moon is all about emotions and sharing, connecting with people, sensitivity, intuition. These are the qualities people like about you and they compliment you on. A lot of people feel a strong heart-to-heart connection with you, pile number 2. They could also feel like you're intuitive. You give good advice, or let's say it's not about the advice, but you give advice with good intention. That's what I'm picking up. And you also, maybe you are someone who's good at being like a pick-me-up for your friends, where you cheer them up quite well. So that quality could also be there. One final card for advice I pulled. We have mountain here. Your challenges are opportunities for growth. So this is advice for those of you who are going through a tough time and who are walking on a unclear path, because moon we connect with lack of clarity, it's darkness. So you could have fears, but Spirit is reminding you that the more challenges you face, obstacles you face, the more you will grow in life. And you were stuck in someone's shadow. Now you're walking your own path, seeing this single figure at the top. So walking a path by yourself. Mountain is a symbol for Ketu, detachment. So detaching from someone, counting on yourself, and then creating something, making something happen. This is the right path for you. It's being highlighted. If you are someone who is together with your partner, this is also speaking about creating your own identity, not getting lost in your relations, your connections, your work, your career. You should have your own identity and learn to challenge yourself. Don't stay in a safe zone or in a comfort zone. This is the advice from Spirit. So take the reading as it resonates. If you want to learn tarot from me, my course will be listed down below. Thank you so much for watching. Leave your feedback in the comments. Join the membership to support the channel. And if you want to book a reading with me, I will leave the link down below. Everything is listed in the description. Thank you so much for watching. I will see you in the next one. Bye guys. Hello pile number 3. Welcome to today's reading. Today I'm doing what compliments are you receiving behind your back? Who are they from? You can also take this reading as advice or guidance from your spirit guides, or let's say soothing messages from your spirit guides that you need to hear right now. So remember, this is a general reading. Take what resonates, ignore what doesn't. Let's begin. Speaking of this Page of Swords, we see like a student graduating. If anyone wants to learn tarot from me, I've just launched a course. You can find the link down in the description. Or if you have any questions, you can write to me on my email. That will also be listed. Thank you so much. Let's start with the reading now. We have Page of Swords with the dandelion, is it called? We have Queen of Swords with the bird on her lap. Justice, again we see a sword. Some of you could have Swati Nakshatra because the symbol for it is a sword, but this energy keeps repeating. We have 9 of Cups. She is giving me like Marie Antoinette vibes. Don't mind the background noises. There's some construction going on. So pile number 3, what am I picking up for you? You could be someone where people compliment your looks, your fashion sense for sure. I'm getting a lot of regal sort of energy from this pile. Regality, royalty, royal vibes. So you're someone who carries themselves like a king or a queen. This is a quality that people like about you, and they also respect you for that. You seem like a person who treats yourself as someone important. You have a healthy ego. You're also someone where people compliment your intelligence, pile number 3. You're an intelligent person, and you're also very street smart or a logical person. You're very practical in life, especially you're really good in matters of, let's say, documents or education, money, accounts, career, these sort of things, like practical things on how to live a convenient and comfortable life. You're good with those things. Perhaps especially with documents or something like that. You could have also a good handwriting. Maybe people compliment your handwriting, pile number 3. But something about you, you dress really nice. Maybe you have good posture. You dress really nice. You maybe wear a lot of expensive clothes. Your fashion sense is something that brings you compliments. If you do makeup, your makeup skills, your hair, you make everything look very beautiful. And you could also have signature style, where the way you wear clothes, you give your own twist to it, like a signature of your own. I'm getting that strongly. Your sense of justice could also be something that people respect and compliment. You could be a justice warrior for a particular cause, or let's say you're very just to animals, nature. These are the things that you care about. So people like that. People like your character and the things that you invest in, the things that you speak up for. You're a very just, like justice oriented person. Some of you could have Ardra placements also. Now people compliment your intelligence. People also see a curious nature, curious mind that you have. You're someone who asks a lot of questions. You want to learn, you want to grow, you want to evolve. You're the sort of person who's always learning, building, evolving and growing in your life. You could also have a childlike nature. There could be a duality here where I see like an adult grown up. Also you can see just the Queen of Swords and then this younger person, Page of Swords. someone who asks a lot of questions, full of curiosity, lacks life experience, is willing to learn, open to new information. So you're very open that way, open to learning. See, here also we see the head being kind of highlighted or shown with clouds. It shows this energy of being open. And the head is being highlighted here in a couple of cards. Lots of hats and stuff, and then this area and this, both the images highlight the head. So intelligence is being highlighted. This could even be intuitive intelligence, or you have good intuition. I just did a video on Sunday that was connected with beauty and brain. So in that reading, I looked at what sort of intelligence that you have. So maybe you need to check that reading out. Pile number 3. You're also fun. You could be the life of the party as well. You could get a lot of different types of compliments. Like this pile is a little scattered. Pile number 1 and 2 were very specific and very much in the present energy. This is like overall general compliments that you get, and also different sorts of compliments. For example, some people see you as the student, some see you as the teacher, some see you as like a fashion person, others see you as like this education brainy sort of a person. Some people see you as someone serious, some see you as this fun life of the party sort of a person. So maybe I'm picking up the energy of a lot of people here, and every person perceives you differently, and there could be a duality in your nature. For example, you act a specific way at your work, in your work environment, around your work colleagues, but in your personal life you behave differently. So there could be a duality to your nature, and just the way people read you, you give them a different version of yourself, every person that you come across. Now, coming back to Page of Swords, some of you could have just graduated, some of you could be learning something, a course or something like that. You could have an intellectual hobby, or you could be a bookworm. So these qualities people respect about you, especially those people who don't study and maybe they didn't enjoy school much. They look at you and they feel like, wow, this person has such a thirst for knowledge. They're always reading a book, they're always learning some new skill. They are, maybe you're enrolled in a course or something like that. Even at this age, maybe you're someone elder, so you're not like a younger person in your 20s maybe, but still you're learning. So this is a quality a lot of people could look at and they feel like, oh my god, this person is like learning new things, they're enrolling in courses, and they pick up a new hobby every now and then. So you are someone who is just full of surprises and always learning, always growing. You seem like a very brainy person, so people compliment that. People talk about you. You could have a lot going on in your life. There could be a particular cause that you're very invested in, or you could be this fun fashionista. Lots of different sides to you. You could have all of them, or you could have one or two. But you are definitely someone who always want to learn new things. You're open to new idea, new information all the time, and always looking to learn, have an open mind, grow in your intelligence, update your skills. And you're also fun, easygoing. You know how to have a good time. You could also be a funny person, by the way. That's what I'm getting. Like a funny person, or just if you're not, let's say, cracking the joke, you're laughing at other people's joke. You seem very involved. You could have good extroverted energy also. Maybe extroversion, introversion. You have a healthy mix of both, or you could be more on the extroverted side as well. We have ship here, number 3. Okay, so I got disturbed. I'm back. You could have a lot of people in your life who are constantly asking for your energy, by the way. We have ship here. This is connected with travel. This shows a person who's well traveled, or someone who is flexible, easygoing. You're the life of the party. Like I said earlier, you could be also a lot of fun to travel with, have new experiences with, have adventures with. In this way, you're not very rigid or structured. You're open to experiences, and you're flexible, you're easygoing. You're open to ideas. You're always wanting to learn, like I said here, right? Or you could be well traveled. You could have good money as well. We have prison here. So who are the people who compliment you a lot? So for that, you got prison. So a lot of people who are stuck in their life, or not doing anything, who are not going anywhere in their life. Especially people maybe who've not traveled a lot. They're stuck in their life. They've not had the experiences that you've had. They also seem very rigid and structured, like they're not as flexible as you are. They're also maybe slow learners. We have anchor again. This is kind of connected with this energy of travel. Number 35, numbers could be significant. It also speaks about personal power here with the hand. We have book number 26. See, you could be a bookworm for sure. So a lot of people who study with you, who let's say go to the same class as you, or your work colleagues, or your friends, let's say school friends, or people that you've studied along with, those are the people who could be giving you a lot of compliments, because they look at other achievements that you've had and they're impressed by you. But a lot of people who are stuck in their life, slow learners, not going anywhere, not doing anything, not having hobbies, or not progressing in their career or love life or something like that, people who are basically in a bad situation could also be depressed. They look at you and they are very impressed by you, surprised by you. They could also have a little bit of envy and jealousy towards you. They feel like, I wish I could be more like pile number 3. I can sense that. Now, a lot of friends, like I said, friends could be giving you these compliments. We have dog here. People that you work with. People who are stuck. This is 4 of Pentacles energy. Number 27 also could be significant. But dogs, we connect with friends. Dogs, we connect with friendship in general. And that student energy is repeating here with the books and then this person. Dog can also speak about a person who's been in your life for a long time. So these could be people who know you quite well. Or a person who has a dog or a pet. But these are compliments. These are coming from people who care about you and who've known you for a long time. They know you well, or there's a sense of loyalty there. They consider you a friend. They're inspired by you. It's not like animosity. It's just maybe a little bit of jealousy or something like that. Right? So here we have domination, Mars in Sagittarius. We have Mars in Aquarius, rebellion. So why people compliment you? Because you're kind of like a trailblazer. You're the sort of person who's a little controversial, and you live your life in a way where you don't care about other people's opinions a lot. So you're not afraid of making a fool of yourself. If you don't know something, you say, okay, I don't know, teach me. Or you can have like very opposite sort of hobbies, like hobbies on the opposite spectrum. And if you're like super fashionista, fashion girly, you can still be like this bookworm and you don't feel out of place. You can go to, let's say, a library and study in like full glam, full makeup, something like that. I'm just picking up here a duality where you seem like you're out of place, but you're very much in your own element. So other people might judge you, they might not be open to you, but once they get to know you, they feel like, wow, this person's like has no inhibitions, they're so open, they're so friendly, they're so warm. So they could have preconceived notions about you, pile number 3. You prove a lot of people wrong. You rebel against the norm. You don't have, certain people have stereotypes. Like goth kids, they act very moody and depressive. You're the sort of person with what people see in you is not what they get. You're surprising, you're different. There's a duality, there's a surprise in you. And you kind of go against the norm. So again, maybe going to school at a very later stage in your life, in your 30s, 40s, you going and getting a degree or doing things that are not expected of you, being a little controversial, being a little difficult to read. You could also make friends with people who are from different walks of life. So you naturally rebel against people or things or structures, and that's why you are also a justice warrior. And you could go for a cause or a rebellion. You could be very involved in that, having a purpose, having a goal. Being part of a community could also be there. And maybe a lot of men could compliment you with this Mars energy coming out. You could also have a dominating personality. Right? These are some things I'm picking up. Here we have Aries, beginning, number 1. We have number 6, Virgo, clearing. So you're the sort of person who's always clearing energy. Out with the old, in with the new. That's your energy. You're always, you have this energy of recycle. Like you recycle everything. You go through different phases. You go through different seasons. So you always transform. Maybe you change your style frequently, you change your hobby frequently, you're always doing something new, you're always learning something new, you're taking in so much information and knowledge that it changes you as a person, and you're always transforming. You could have strong placements in Aries and Virgo. Virgo is connected with purpose, service, what you do in your everyday life. You could also be light work, like a light worker or something, because I see the girl saging her room. You could be into Vastu, clearing your space, making your space really nice. There could be an interest in flowers, botany, plants, something like that, or crystals, herbs, medicine, these sorts of things. But Aries is connected with beginnings, new things, risk taking, being a daredevil. Your energy is like the dark horse, the daredevil. And the final card for you, we have Butterfly, which again speaks about transformation and beauty, which is what you have. And again, we see so many flowers here. Embrace change, it leads to beauty. This is your energy where you're always changing, always evolving. You are beautiful also. So I'm quite, I'm not surprised that this word beauty has come out for this card. Like pile number 1, it was obstacles, opportunities. With you, it's beauty and change. And these are the 2 keywords that can describe this reading right now. So people compliment your ability to change, transform, thrive in your life, and make everything beautiful. And always looking for a purpose, having something to do. There's energy around you always, pile number 3. And a lot of people always interacting with you. So this is where I'll end it. I hope you enjoyed the reading. Let me know your thoughts in the as the feedback. Leave a comment. You can learn tarot from me if you're interested. And if you want to book a reading with me, everything will be listed down below. I would really appreciate if you would join the membership. That helps support the channel. Thank you so much for watching. I will see you in the next one. Bye guys.